Hi, dyslexic genius here, Brett Hurt. I'm back on the spring barrels of the Edison. I've cleaned them all. We've repacked them all. You can see this one here has been repacked. And now we're going to hook the two arbors together. This one I packed, and you can feel the spring tension. The hard part is hooking this part of the arbor that catches the center of the spring to this part, to the center of this spring. And you're doing this all blind by hand. You can feel it. What I do is, you'll see here where the little nipple that catches the center of the spring where my finger is, I'm going to set that at 12 o'clock. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to set this part here, because this curves around. I'm going to set this about where my finger is at 12 o'clock. And you can look down the hole. When it caught. Now, what you're going to do is we have the barrels together. We're going to leave the tags, these little metal things that hold the end of the barrel on. We're going to leave these loose. If there's a problem, we don't want to have to be bending this back and forth, have to go back in and look at the spring because it's slipped on the center. And that's what we're going to do. The other thing is, when we put the spring barrel shaft in with the winding gear, because Edison has this happy little oiler here, and you want to make sure that's vertical. This one was dragging up on the silver part here, the cap of the barrel. I will put money down that nobody and their brother is going to punch that little hole and oil this center shaft. So when we put it together, a final assembly, what I'm going to put on there is not grease. I'm going to put STP, because this is really thick, really tacky, and when it slides in, you're really never going to have to worry about it getting oiled. Because see, we have almost 6 inches here, and how are we going to oil the end of this piece here, and then in the center, and then back in here? You'll never get oil here. So the hot rod trick is, I've done this with grease, I've done this with sewing machine over 40 years, and I've come up that STP, when you slide this thing in there, it works really well. This is a lot of fun, and that's my tip for the day.